Before a great blessing, God often sends clear signs to prepare us for what is coming. Yet many people miss these signs because they don't recognize them for what they are. They grow frustrated, thinking their prayers have gone unanswered, when in fact God is orchestrating something bigger and better than they could imagine. If you've been praying for a breakthrough, if you've been waiting for God to move in your life, this message is for you. Take a moment and reflect on your circumstances, because you may be in the middle of God's divine setup and the signs are all around you. Consider the story of Joseph. Here was a man with grand dreams, a vision of his future that was filled with greatness and honor. But before those dreams were fulfilled, Joseph's life seemed to unravel. He was sold into slavery by his own brothers, falsely accused of a crime he didn't commit, and thrown into prison. At first glance, it looked like nothing but misfortune. No one would have looked at his life during that time and thought, this is preparation for greatness. Yet everything he went through, every setback and trial, was part of God's master plan to position him for the very blessing he had dreamed about. God was using the pain, the isolation, the uncertainty to shape Joseph into the man who would later save a nation. Just like Joseph, your journey might look confusing right now. It might feel like you're going backward or like you're stuck in a season of nothingness, but trust that even in these moments, God is working behind the scenes, preparing you for something greater than you can imagine. There's a pattern in the lives of those who experience great blessings. Before God elevates you, before He opens the doors of opportunity, He will often take you through a season of testing, realignment, and unexpected shifts. This is not a sign of failure, but a sign of preparation. Just like a tree must endure the harsh winter to bloom in spring, you too must endure trials to emerge stronger and more aligned with God's purpose for your life. And while these times may feel painful and overwhelming, they are often signs that you are on the verge of something extraordinary. God is aligning everything to bless you, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. The first sign that God is preparing you for something greater is that you will face intense challenges. Life will feel like a battle. You may encounter opposition, setbacks, or even moments when it seems like everything is falling apart. But don't despair. This may very well be a sign that God is about to release something powerful in your life. The enemy will always fight hardest right before God blesses you, because he knows that your breakthrough is just around the corner. James 1:2-3 reminds us. Consider it pure joy whenever you face trials of many kinds, because the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Instead of seeing these challenges as roadblocks, choose to see them as stepping stones. They are opportunities for your faith to grow, for your character to be refined, and for you to become stronger in the Lord. The harder the battle, the closer you are to your breakthrough. Another sign that God is preparing you for something greater is divine disconnection. Sometimes right before God blesses you, He will remove people from your life. This may feel painful, but it's necessary for your growth. Not everyone who has been with you in the past is meant to go with you into the future. God may need to separate you from certain relationships that are holding you back, distracting you, or preventing you from fully stepping into the blessings He has for you. Just as Jesus withdrew to be alone before major moments in His ministry, God may be calling you into a season of isolation or separation to prepare your heart for what's next. If you've recently experienced the end of a relationship, a closed door, or a feeling of isolation, know that it may be God's way of protecting you and positioning you for a greater purpose. Trust that He has a plan, and even when it's painful, it is part of His divine strategy. Along with these external shifts, you may also experience a sense of spiritual restlessness. There's an unexplainable stirring in your spirit, a sense that something is shifting but you can't quite put your finger on it. This feeling is often a sign that God is stirring something new within you. You may lose interest in things that once excited you, or feel a deep urge to pray more, seek God more, or step out in faith in ways you never have before. Isaiah 43:19 says, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it?" When you feel this spiritual restlessness, lean into it. God is preparing you for the next season, and though it may be uncomfortable, it is leading you to something greater. Trust that God is making a way for you even when you can't yet see the path ahead. Finally, one of the most exciting signs that God is about to bless you is the unexpected opening of doors. Opportunities you didn't even ask for start to appear. Favor follows you and things begin to align in ways you never imagined. It's as if God is saying, "This is your time." Proverbs 3:5-6 reminds us, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight." When God is leading you, You don't have to force things. They fall into place effortlessly. The doors that were once closed now swing wide open, and you walk through them with confidence, knowing that they have been opened by God's hand. The opportunities that once seemed unreachable are now within your grasp. If you've been experiencing these signs, intense challenges, divine disconnection, spiritual restlessness, and unexpected doors opening, don't be afraid. It means you are on the edge of something big. You may not understand everything happening right now, but know that God is moving even when you can't see it. Stay faithful, stay expectant, and trust that the preparation is part of the process. Just as Joseph had to endure hardship before he was elevated, so too will you face challenges before stepping into the fullness of God's promises. Stay strong and keep trusting God is moving on your behalf, and the breakthrough is just around the corner. Remember, your breakthrough is not just about the blessings you receive, it's about the transformation that takes place within you as you trust God in the midst of trials. So hold on, because God is preparing you for something greater than you could ever imagine. Stay faithful and stay expectant, for the best is yet to come. Type Amen in the comments if you believe God is preparing something great for your life. And don't forget to subscribe to One Bible Verse for more powerful content that strengthens your walk with God. The journey to God's greatest blessings is rarely smooth, but every trial, every moment of isolation, and every shift in your spirit is not random, it's divine preparation. When you feel stretched beyond your limits, when familiar things fall away, and when unexpected doors begin to open, it's because God is positioning you for something greater than you could ever imagine. The valuable lesson is this: don't let discouragement blind you to what God is doing behind the scenes. Trust the process. Even when you can't see it, He's working all things together for your good. Your faithfulness in the wilderness is what prepares you for the abundance of the promised land. Keep seeking Him. Keep walking forward, even when it feels uncertain, because every step is leading you closer to His promises. If this message stirred something in your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs encouragement today. And for more videos that inspire, strengthen, and deepen your walk with God, make sure to subscribe to see the latest videos. Your journey of faith is just beginning, and the best is yet to come.